Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player, Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. Stuart, your expectations?
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, hitting the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
Well, here's how it looks for Nice.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 with two out-and-out wingers, but they do vary their movement. They give width, but they also make diagonal runs infield when the ball's on the opposite flank. Their performances will be key today.
Good technique displayed. Opportunity. Determined defending. And that puts them in position. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. High pressing at its best. Perfect tackle. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. Oh, is he going to be punished here? Must be! And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead.
Well, as you see, it's not a good pass out from the back. It's on the wrong side of the player he's trying to pass it to. It's intercepted, and it's a good finish. Yes, of course it is, but it's not good defending all round.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Excellent ball over the top. And they couldn't add to their advantage.
Well, that would have put them in complete control. He should have scored there.
Milinkovic-Savic. The ball with Luis Alberto. Here's Milinkovic-Savic. Well, the referee wasn't going to let that go. Luis Alberto. Very quick thinking there. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Good pressure high up the pitch. Well, they could run onto it here. And just over the bar. Really good effort. Cataldi. Dicing with a bit of danger here. And a goal! That's his break! They just can't keep him quiet!
Well, let's take another look. If you lose the ball in those areas, you're going to get punished. And that's exactly what happened there.
Two-nil here, and the ball is moving again. Good-looking sequence, but quick thinking defensively. Out of play and a Nice throw-in forthcoming. Will he find the net? Really important tackle. Immobile! Oh my goodness! He's caught that goal of the highest class. Fantastic technique.
Well, let's take another look, and it's not good enough defensively. They're slow to react, don't get tight enough, and don't deal with the situation. And there's the outcome.
So there we have it, 2-1. This could be dangerous if he's not careful. That's not a bad ball. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. And a strong tackle. Making progress. And he's in. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, here it is again, and they've taken their goal well, but the defending was non-existent. That should never happen.
So back underway, 3-1 the score. Oh, he looks threatening. Real chance. Well, he was on his own, but couldn't take advantage of it.
Well, I'm not surprised he missed that. He never really looked in complete control, did he?
Doesn't want to give it away here. Manuel Lazzari. Milinkovic-Savic. Romagnoli. Danilo Cataldi with it. Luis Alberto. Has a go. And it's 2 for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
Well, neutrals are getting their money's worth. 3-2 in this match. Determined defending. And there's the feed into the box. Well, it's actually ended up being easy meat for the keeper. Perfect challenge. Cataldi. In the right place to cut out the pass. He's beaten his man. Pretty simple for the keeper. Giving the ball away. Plenty of support here. Well, Nice unable to keep the ball. Well, the referee wasn't going to let that go. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Well, he dealt with that ball played in rather well. Oh, lovely weighted ball. They might be in. Well, no way through. And he's beaten him here. But no damage done, that's the main thing. Immobile. Kefren Turam. Now, who can he play it to? Oh, he's through here. And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily.
Well, as you can see, they finish this really easily. They don't give the keeper a chance, do they? That's a good goal.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Oh, in with a chance. The net is staring him in the face. Well, plenty of power, but just too much height on it. Cataldi. Nicolo Casale. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. And that puts them in position. He just needs to keep a cool head. And a goal! They're running riot here, almost out of sight.
Well, as you can see here, it all starts with a perfectly weighted ball in behind the defenders. And from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
Unable to keep the ball that time. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
They get the ball once more. Good pressure high up the pitch. In behind for him to chase. But if truth be told, he made it rather straightforward for the keeper.
Well, he knows it. That is a real waste of a great opportunity.
Has to clear his lines. Can he take advantage? Oh, well hit, but couldn't keep it down. Good work to win the ball back high up the pitch. Taking care of business defensively here. Ramsey. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, here's the replay. He's got such quick feet, hasn't he? Just look how he goes past his marker to get his shot away. That's a really good goal.
blistering first half display, and just look at that score. Good looking move this. A real opening now. Well, that's a moment he'd like to airbrush from history. Not a good attempt.
Well, lots of power, but no control whatsoever. That's a real waste.
Milinkovic-Savic. Ciro Immobile. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Breaking at pace. But the danger averted for now. And Ramsey. A glorious chance. And a goal to delight the fans. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, I have to say, he's done really well here. He's in the right place and then a decent finish. That's a good goal.
Well, we're underway again, and this game was finished as a contest a long time ago. Very quick thinking there. Milinkovic-Savic. Great opportunity. There it is. A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
Neither side shy about shooting in this match. Time and again, they simply can't handle him.
Well, I won't get tired of watching this. It's an outstanding bit of play. Just look how far he runs with the ball. That's a great goal.
Well, he's given us away. Plenty of support here. And giving the ball away. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of that performance.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
Possession lost. Well, that's a super ball over the top. He's in behind. Oh, getting boot on ball, but that's disappointing.
Well, there was lots of power in it, but he just couldn't control the shot. That's a very poor finish.
Intense pressure. Possession changing hands. An effective ball. Good looking ball, there could be a chance now. Sound piece of goalkeeping. Really good interception. Foul there. Free kick awarded. And intercepting it. Really nice ball. Not a promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend. And he scored not once, but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, as the replay shows us, it's a decent first effort, but he's so quick to get onto the rebound. That's a good finish.
And we're underway again. This game very much over as a contest. Now, who can he play it to? Well, it didn't go to plan in the end. Kefren Turam. On to Pepe. Immobile. And good use of advantage. The ref. Oh, Luis Alberto! And under pressure, that was a fine claim. And a big chunk of added time here, a minimum of 5 minutes. Trying to really get at the opposition here. Well, spot on with that challenge. And that puts them in position. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered.
Well, here's the replay, and he's got to clear his lines there. He doesn't do that. He has his pocket picked, and he's been rightly punished. Poor defending.
Ball's gone. Teammates available. Outfoxing the defender. And Ramsey. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Good-looking ball. Can he convert? And blocked for now. Not messing around with that clearance. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Aaron Ramsey, quite simple. Oh, is he going to be punished here? Must be! And a goal! Not bad for... So back underway here, into the second half. Promising avenue of attack, courtesy of Ramsey. And a decent save, full credit. But no one latched onto it. Under real pressure here. Ramsey. Sustained pressure, and now they have the ball. But he could run onto it here. Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment.
Well, as you can see, the defending is all over the place. That's far too easy for the attackers. The goalkeeper's got absolutely no chance there.
Well, they've lost possession of the ball. And a good-looking ball. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. In with a chance. Well, whatever way you slice it, a long, long way from the target, Stuart.
Well, a lack of technique and composure there. That's a bad miss.
This could be dangerous. Cataldi. Went in strongly, decisively. And he might be through here. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, first of all, where's the defending? They're all over the place. But give him some credit. That's a good finish. Great composure.
Might be a chance here. Well, chance wasted.
Well, through on goal, you have to show more sense here. He's just put his head down and whacked it. Not good enough.
An example of how to press. Well-timed tackle. Chances on. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, let's see this again. He tries to run out with the ball. He has the ball taken off of him. He's made the wrong decision, and suddenly the ball's in the back of the net. Terrible defending.
Oh, what an opportunity. Will he? And this time it's in. Fabulous goal. And just look at the celebrations.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
And Nice come away with it. Opportunity it is. Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say. Well, they have the ball once more. Oh, nice ball over the top to chase. Oh, he squandered the chance. And he was clean through as well. And behind it's gone for a corner. Over it comes. Not quite spot on with that one. And you don't want to lose possession there. And he thwarted the attack with a masterful tackle. Preferring to go infield. Well, the supporters think it's on. No way through. The cross was very much on, but not the end result they were hoping for. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. Immobile. Well, goodness me, into the goalkeeper's grateful grasp. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Well, he could be in trouble now. Well, no card, just a warning. And Stuart, you're furrowing your brow.
Well, he's got away with that one. He hasn't even got a yellow card. That's a very strange decision, I would say.
Cataldi. Felipe Anderson. Nicely cut out. Oh, lovely weighted ball. They might be in. He's foiled them on his own. And strong play here. Can he finish? Easy save. He's very adept at protecting the ball. Well, far from the ideal pass. Oh, great vision. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Well, the outcome is a free kick here. And there to intervene. The referee's letting it go as they keep the ball. And the intention was to let the play flow, but no real advantage forthcoming, and now a free kick. Milinkovic-Savic. They couldn't maintain possession. And no problems whatsoever for the goalkeeper. An inability to keep hold of the ball there. And the referee blows for a foul. Luis Alberto. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. Firing it towards goal. Determined block. Under no real pressure here. Missing the target by a tiny margin.
Well, it's a difficult skill to get right, but he almost pulled it off there. He made such good contact with the ball.
Milinkovic-Savic. Here's Lazzari. Strong but fair tackle. Might really be able to trouble them here. In position. Pivotal moment defensively. Applying vigorous pressure. Can he put it in? And that goes down as an effort that he's not going to be remembering fondly. Just 20 minutes remaining now. And a strong tackle. Opportunity it is. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, you have to ask, where's the defending? The keeper is completely exposed, but he still had to finish it, and he did it really well. It's a good goal.
Ciro Immobile. And the referee spotted the foul, but has played advantage. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Really good high press, and they will be awarded a free kick for that. He's protecting it effectively. Ramsey's lost the ball. Milinkovic-Savic. The ball with Luis Alberto. Very quick thinking there. Cataldi. Well, no danger now. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Zaccagni. Not a good pass. So almost at full time, and the home side very much in command. Stuart, what have you made of their overall performance?
Well, what can you say about this performance? They've been...
Oh, they could finish here, Stuart! Well, he gave it real leather, but miles off target. Cataldi. And good use of advantage, the referee allowing play to continue. Cataldi. And a tidy tackle. Thumped clear. Shielding the ball superbly. Pressing as a team. Dangerous looking through ball. Credit to them for winning back possession. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Milinkovic-Savic. Great defending. Keeper's in trouble. And he gobbles up the second chance. Disappointment for the keeper. No wonder he's asking questions of his defence.
Well, here it is again, and I feel a bit sorry for the goalkeeper. He makes a good save to start with, but where are his defenders following in? Instead, it's the attacker who's alert. He gets to the ball first, and it's a good finish.
Tor für die Gäste. Die Nummer 21.
Possession given away, unfortunately. Can he find the right pass? Immobile. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Defenders need to cover. Well, it petered out. And it's come off the keeper. Well, they can keep possession now. Marušić. Marušić are being pressed here. Placed into the danger zone. Ideal for the goalkeeper, for any keeper. And Nice giving it away here. Opportunity it is. Well, he gave it quite the whack, but not on target. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. What a good place to... And the keeper has denied him.
Well, I've got to say, Derek, he was always in control of that situation. Brilliant stuff.
Opportunity here. And a goal to delight the fans. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Well, that'll be a free kick. Might really be able to trouble them here. Well, it came to nothing in the end. And that's very good refereeing to let the play flow. A very good tackle. And Ramsey. Well, the supporters think it's on. Well, he opted for power from close range. He might be regretting that now. Basic. Here's Milinkovic-Savic. Taken away, he won the ball. Sofiane Diop. It has gone over the touchline for what'll be a throw-in. Oh, lovely weighted ball. They might be in. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered.
Well, here's the replay. The pass over the top has just the right amount of pace on it, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
Well, sadly, we have to conclude that this hasn't really been a contest, but all credit to any side committed to scoring goals like this. Felipe Anderson. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? And with that, the attack fizzles out. And given away. And he takes it on. Well, simple for the keeper. They've regained possession. And he's made headway. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, as you can see, he gave the keeper no chance there. He looked so confident, didn't he? That's a cool finish.
Teammates available. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Diop. Well, play stopped. It is a free kick. And in the event, just a talking to, but could easily have seen yellow. Showing a lot of guile there. Can he finish? The referee blows for full time. It ends at a victory for the home team. No complaints from the fans here.
Well, Derek, they were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances. We saw an attack which was always threatening, and they played really well. What a performance that was today.
Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend. And he scored not once, but twice.